In 15 years in Hollywood, no one in Hollywood has a memory of going to a sold-out Kevin Hart show, there being a line for him ever getting a standing ovation at any comedy club. He already had his deals when he got here. Have we heard of a comedian that came to L.A. and in his first year in L.A. he had his own sitcom on network television and had his own movie called Soul Plane that he was leading? No, we've never heard of that before that person or since that person. What do you think a plant is? Maybe people don't understand the definitions of these words. He just did his documentary with Chris Rock where he shows you that his whole upbringing in comedy was on the East Coast.
Yeah, it was.
So how simultaneously was he here in Los Angeles doing the same thing? It didn't happen. It didn't happen. And I hate to seem like a petty individual for picking apart lies, but Jussie Smollett gonna keep lying until you say we don't believe you. Like, it's important in the checks and balances of the universe that liars not get to make complete narratives for themselves.
Are you not afraid about being blackballed again? These are some power people.
What do you mean again? These people are not powerful. Satan can't anything. That includes blessings for his people. That's why, you know what the number one job of somebody that sold their soul in Hollywood is?
What?
Is to act like it didn't happen. They all do the same job. Why do you think Gary Owen can't cross over and he already white and been in comedy for 25 years? If what I say ain't the case. It's a cabal. It's a consortium. They rock with who they rock with and they don't with who they don't. But I'm not scared of being the competition any more than you were when you lined up across from a superior team. Say what I have to say.
Have you ever been on tour with any of these guys?
Every guy I mentioned to you is not funny out there in real life. So no. Faison's never done his own tour in 30 years. Steve Harvey don't do stand-up no more. Cedric doesn't write. I'm sorry, he doesn't write. Ricky Smiley has been playing the same old black woman forever. Like, you can't get a young fan base with that. Like, you gotta be doing karaoke around the country to make that work.
Right.
And he is. But I'm a stand-up comedian. This is my 19th 100-city tour. I'm not gonna have a conversation with these lazy bums that'll take a shortcut at any point. Yes, it's easier for you to juice than to get in the gym. But you don't get to bring that body in here talking crazy.
Talk about how good you look.
Yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV. UPTV, make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in, and on the internet, 2024 done kicked off in a major way as the algorithm for chaos is getting pulled and pushed directly to your face, and that brings the law of relations into play. For every action, there's a reaction, and then there's cause and effect, and then when there's a statement and names get called, niggas can choose to, hey, let it fly if it don't apply. But when a nigga say your name directly, you sometimes ain't got no choice but to apply. And Katt Williams most definitely stomped down with this right now. And I had links in the description where you can watch this in full on the Club Shay Shay podcast to get the entire gist of what he said. Because that nigga said a hell of a lot and a lot of names got called and they all responded. This is the entertainment business. As not, Kevin Hart had to respond to what y'all heard right there, where he was basically called an industry plant and said that, hey, niggas taking shortcuts in the game, and how did you get to where you at that quick? Kevin Hart had this to say: gotta get that anger up out your champ. It's honestly sad. In the meantime, please enjoy my movie trailer to my next film, Lip, which will be dropping at Netflix in 8 days. There's a moment in the trailer where Gumba Thara says they really love you. I know she's talking about Katt. Mark your calendars, world. This one is special. And if you don't remember, they have had issues in the past back in like 2017, 2018. I remember Kevin Hart had said something to Katt Williams on Breakfast Club with the stuff with Tiffany Haddish and everything like that.
Frustration with Katt Williams comes from, you keep pointing at Hollywood. Hollywood this, the white man, this, and this. When do you take responsibility for your actions? You had the shot.
Katt was in that position at one point.
You were the guy.
Yeah.
You were set up to be the star. You didn't show up to work. You off promo shoots. You off your promo trips that they had set up for you. You became a risk to the studios, which is why the studios stopped with you.
Why was he a risk?
He chose drugs.
Oh, okay.
Take responsibility for what you chose and say, you know what? I got to fix me, and I'm going to come back and I'm going to stand up for comedy. So when you say Tiffany Haddish doesn't deserve or isn't really a comedian and these other women have worked hard, which they have. Shouts out to Melanie Camacho. Shouts out to Lunel. Shouts out to Leslie Jones, who are all underneath the umbrella of Katt Williams. Katt Williams, have you ever used your platform to bring the people that were under you up? You haven't. So because you haven't, don't on those that now are. I've used my platform and I brought my guys and girls up. The brand of Kevin Hart is a brand that's expanded so far, whether you like me or not. My presence in comedy will forever be felt.
And like I said, they been having their little issue and pressure between each other, but Katt Williams that kicked it off again, came directly at Kevin Hart and his whole existence in the comedy world. And like I say all the time, two things can be correct at the same time. True, it's cool to stay independent. Hey, it's respected, it's honorable. Hey, I ain't taking no shortcuts, nigga. I ain't selling that. I ain't wearing no dress. I ain't conforming to what Hollywood want me to conform to. And I'm a nigga like that too. Hey, we can do business together, we can work together, but it's death before dishonor, nigga. I ain't never finna go outside and dishonor myself as a man for no type of paper or opportunity. And then in certain situations, certain niggas is like, hey, I'ma just partner. I'll play the game. I'll shake the hands with the people I need to shake their hands with. Even if they want me to come into the game and do certain things that I might not be cool with, I might have a level that, hey, I won't go this high, I won't go that high. I won't throw that on Kevin Hart or nothing like that, but we know these things that do go on behind the scenes at times with some of these niggas. I ain't gonna throw that on Kevin Hart, but we seen little storylines where niggas that got groped on and touched on and they didn't have no real live pressure for the nigga that did it, bro. Nigga supposed to get punched down and knocked out for grabbing on you the wrong way as a man, nigga, and touching your body in a certain type of fashion out there in front of your wives and things of that nature. No, sir, not at all, nigga. Not for no Hollywood opportunity. So that's what Katt Williams is pushing, that some of these niggas play these games, go behind niggas' back, cut niggas out, try to undercut niggas' opportunities and tear them down to pull themselves up. This go on in any industry in the world, bro. It ain't even just Hollywood or entertainment. People think it's like that. This go on, nigga, if you work at Walmart. This go on if you work at Target, nigga. This go on if you work at, nigga, the grocery store or whatever your career. And it's people that's always willing to do whatever it takes to make it to the next level or get their paper. Katt Williams is saying, nah, nigga, I'm going to go out this way and everything. Everybody else is responding from their standpoint. I see said the entertainer saying something, we spoke on that. Michael Blackson saying something, we spoke on that. Ricky Smiley, he the one who ain't really take no like real live jabs back, as I feel in the comedy world. This is entertainment. Nigga, you should have got back at that nigga and took some shots at him, bro. You know what I'm saying, nigga? This is entertainment, bro. Y'all are comedians. Talk your issue, nigga. Show your craft. And when a nigga come for your craft like that and it's going this big, this viral, nah, nigga, get back at that nigga, bro. Show him what you made of, bro. Because this is bringing comedy back to the forefront. Whether you feel like what he said is disrespectful or anything like that, we don't expect none of this to get serious. We here for the entertainment. I was going to stop covering this, but I said, oh, no, sir. Let's keep it going. The people want it. I'm here for it. I grew up on comedy my entire life, nigga. We watch a Def Comedy Jam, all the funny movies, all the way to, nigga, they start having the late night comic view, everything, nigga, sitcoms, all this go hand in hand for a nigga childhood. We here for it, nigga, 20-something years later and stuff, nigga, however long later it is. Tell me what y'all think. That nigga Katt Williams shaking the game up right now. We got more coming, more videos, all that. 1,000 for shit show. Stay on your pivot.